Good morning, BrokeVestors, and welcome to another video unboxing. I am Goody. Everything I buy, I film, but not everything I film makes it to YouTube. I have a BrokeVestors folder on my external hard drive with so many US minted Eagles, Morgans, and Peace dollars. I just figured, if you're not first on YouTube, you're last. Maybe I'll give those to Action Man to do. Before we begin, I wanted to take a moment and say goodbye to my first filming rig. I've been using the new one for a while now, and I wanted to give the old one a bit of a send-off. I'm not a very DIY kind of person, but for my first attempt, I don't think I did too bad. This thing right here has made YouTube a possibility for me. So here it is, a sneak peek behind the scenes here at BrokeVestors. But today's episode is not about me, or this channel, or even about the coins you are watching me unbox now. This episode is about gold, and the recent news surrounding Fort Knox. A government audit of Fort Knox is rumored to be underway, and before news breaks out of their findings, I wanted to share some of my less spoken thoughts and opinions on the matter. Things that most people know, just don't really talk about. As a lifelong collector, Fort Knox has been synonymous with wealth and security. Being in IT, security is intertwined with my job, my hobby that I constantly overshare, and my family life. Gold used to be currency for thousands of years, even during the earliest days of the United States of America. Fans of this channel will remember just how much I used to fawn over those $5 and $2.50 Incus gold Indian coins, until the BrokeVestors Buy the Dip episode. In 1933, the US government not only stopped making gold currency, they also confiscated it from the American people, sometimes only allowing them to retain one coin per family member as keepsakes. In the stacking community, you can hear people speculate about this kind of thing happening again, but from the sounds of it, we might see the opposite, with rumors and rumblings of reclaimed government waste going back to the people. Gold is powerful. I can't explain it. I can change a person's life by simply placing a gold coin in their hands, even if I do not let them keep it. For some people, that is the catalyst to start collecting and stacking. It's true for silver too, but it's not as strong as gold. Platinum? Well, it's such a rare material, there really isn't much of it to go around, that even the price doesn't always reflect just how rare it really is. Maybe one day we'll test that theory too. What I'm talking about is the need to obtain more gold. In the past, when gold was money, people who were overly greedy were sometimes described as having a sickness or a madness. Collecting can become an obsession. Even people who would not describe themselves as greedy have fallen ill to the effects of gold. And in an economy such as ours, you want people out spending, not hoarding. I mean, you all know that story about the king so obsessed with gold that he cursed himself with a wish that was meant to be a reward, almost starving himself because he wanted everything he touched to turn to gold. Gold can make people do unpredictable things. It is my belief that part of the reason gold was taken away from the people, replaced as the de facto currency around the world, and locked up in gold reserves like Fort Knox is just that, to try and mitigate that feeling of greed from the general masses in an attempt to save ourselves. I ask you, how many of you started your stacking or collecting phase after someone placed a precious metal coin or bar in your hand? Most people who have never held a gold or silver coin always say the same thing. Wow, that's heavy. In most cases, you can actually see their hand drop and catch back up. Most people immediately know they are holding something special. So I'm not really worried about whether or not there is or isn't gold in them there hills. I am more worried about the people's reaction. How many people, just seeing the news about Fort Knox over the next few weeks, will go out and purchase gold? Some for the first time, some just purchasing more. How many people right now are thinking about adding more to their portfolio? Is $3,000 an ounce a low number or a high one? As I mentioned in my last episode, the price of gold only seems to be increasing over time, and any drop in price is usually quickly corrected. Mostly, I believe, because as soon as the price drops, people run out to buy more. Buying gold can be addictive. Good for the investor, bad for our currency. For better or for worse, the price of gold is used as a hedge against the US dollar. The higher the price of gold, the lower the power of the US dollar. I guess I'm trying to say that there can be negative side effects to owning gold. So does this make gold a drug? If so, does that make this a drug commercial? Ask your doctor if once monthly BrokeVestors episode is right for you. BrokeVestors should not be taken alone or share with others. Side effects may include financial well-being, lack of anxiety about the future, and independence. Living paycheck to paycheck? Tell your doctor if you have a fiat or liquidity problem. BrokeVestors may be able to help. Just one episode of BrokeVestors gives you 30 days of relief. So remember, if you're suffering from the precious metals madness, BrokeVestors is here for you. Tell your doctor if you've been promoted or about to be. Remember, I'm just your friendly neighborhood IT guy, not a professional broker, nor banker, or investment guru. This is a YouTube video, and a joke, mostly, and not meant to represent actual side effects of watching a BrokeVestors episode, which for me is the cure to boredom and, of course, oversharing a hobby. As always, I will leave some links below. I encourage you to do some research on your own. But for now, please like and subscribe and share, and remember to hit that notification bell to hear from any of our BrokeVestors. And we'll see you soon. Oh, P.S. I will be watching along. I'm sure someone in the YouTube precious metals community will be doing a live stream of the event, if they decide to live stream it. So tell me in the comments below, who do you plan on watching along with? Invest safe. Again, I am Goody, and we are the BrokeVestors. Good night.